So this is the postings. Like I said, the news stories aren't going to be the newest. It's basically just for me to give my opinions on a news topic, and it kind of took me a while to start recording the podcast. So the news topic I had to pick out was kind of old, but there's still some interesting things that I want to talk about it. The first piece of news is the Game Informer interview that took place maybe a month or two ago. I'm not sure when, but there's a few points that I want to kind of pick out and talk about it. The first one that kind of surprised me actually is that I think it was Nomura who said this, but he said that he made some game adjustments for Kingdom Hearts 3 based on the feedback from the event they had where they let YouTubers and influencers and people, from news like IGN and all that play the game, and based on the feedback they gave, they actually adjusted the game. Now this is something that made me really happy and surprised me a lot, because when I started doing YouTube and there were bigger Kingdom Hearts YouTubers who said that they want to play the game first, they want to get the game early, or they want to have an impact on the game, or they want to be in the game too, I was kind of like, I didn't really say it, but I was kind of like saying what are you saying, it's not going to happen with this type of game. I could see with other types of games, but with this type of game, it's not really the type of game you're gonna have that much of an impact on. Nothing's gonna happen. But seeing that they actually had an impact on the game for the better, they are going to be changing the fighting game mechanics, I'm assuming, to be less floaty or whatever the feedback was given to the team. Since they are having an impact, I was really surprised by that, and I'm really glad that's actually happening. So really good for the YouTubers or whoever gave the feedback and is actually able to change the game now. I thought that was really cool. I thought that was really awesome when I read this interview. And another thing that we've already known, but I want to talk about a bit, is that Sora's going to be facing more serious situations in Kingdom Hearts 3. We've heard this over and over again over the years, and again, we're told this again. Now, when it comes to serious situations, I really don't know what he means by this specifically. The main thing that comes to anyone's head is death or loss or sacrifice, and Sora's going to have to face this. Apparently, himself is going to have to face this. Now, when it comes to this, I don't know what they mean. I don't think it's gonna be death in the sense someone dies horribly. It's probably gonna be something like how Axel died at the end of Kingdom Hearts 2 when he faded away, or when Xion disappeared. It's gonna be something like that, I'm sure. And other than that, I can't really think of anything going far beyond that. I can't think of an actual say gruesome death or something else which would be serious. I try to think about it beforehand too. There's no other situation in my mind where I could think that is much more serious than that. I feel like there's gonna be serious tones, or in the case where Sora's gonna have to stop being so silly in some moments, where he's gonna get a reality check when something serious happens. But other than a loss of someone important, maybe say Riku or Kairi or whatever, I don't think it's gonna be a Disney character. I don't think Disney would allow it. But other than that, I don't know what the serious moments are gonna be for Sora, because I can't think of anything other than death. If you do have any ideas, let me know down in the comments below. I kind of rack my head for it, but I couldn't think of anything else. But I think at the end of the day, it is going to be a loss, or it is going to be where since lightness and darkness is such a heavy theme in Kingdom Hearts, I feel like it'd be something like that. Say someone from the light side went to the dark side, whether it be they're just controlled, or that they are dark, they wanted to go to the dark side from the start, something like that. So that's the best I can think of, but that's what I think Sora will have to face and kind of cope with it and kind of get over it, and then prevail to the end. Oh yeah, another thing is that Nomura said there's going to be more surprising things than Aquanord. So when we all saw Aquanord in the trailer, obviously we were all surprised. And he was surprised that we were surprised, because he thought we would be more surprised from the Frozen reveal, which I kind of found odd. I feel like if there's one world someone had to bet on to be in Kingdom Hearts 3, it would be Frozen. That was something from the start we knew was going to be in it. It was just so big when it came out, and we just knew it was going to be in Kingdom Hearts 3. So the fact that he thought we were going to be surprised by it kind of confused me a bit. But other than that, he said there's gonna be more surprising things than Aquanort. So of course this means Mickey Nort. No, I'm kidding. But when it comes to more surprising things, I think this kind of ties back to the serious situations. I feel like this is one of the serious situations. Obviously Sora hasn't met Aqua. Well, he's met Aqua when he's little, but as being older as a teenager / young adult, he hasn't really met Aqua, so he doesn't really have a relationship with her. We don't know if this will be the serious moment, if he'll even feel any pain from this, but I feel like this is kind of a hint to what can be the serious moments are gonna lead in Kingdom Hearts 3. So this is why I thought that the someone defecting to the darkness could be something, because we obviously have this example of defecting to the darkness is obviously something that probably isn't what she wanted. It just happened because she was in the realm of darkness for so long. But I feel like we might get more Norts in the game, people that we don't expect. Aqua is someone we didn't expect. Hopefully there's gonna be some surprises left in the game. I don't want more surprise in the trailer, say Riku Norted or someone else. So we'll see what happens. And with Riku, it's kind of interesting, because in the trailers we saw that he was looking at his dark side when he was younger in Kingdom Hearts 1. And I don't know where that's gonna go. He even talks about it in the reveal trailer we got when he was with Mickey in the Realm of Darkness, I believe, when they revealed his new Keyblade. So we'll see where it goes with that. I feel like he's gonna have like a much bigger arc in Kingdom Hearts 3. His arcs were pretty big in the other games. I feel like the games really did focus on him, but I feel like in this he's kind of like, you know, finish up his arc with a nice tied bow, and we'll see where that goes. So the final bit from this interview is that Nomura mentioned that there's going to be a final battle in a location that he's wanted to make for a while. And for me, this seems kind of obvious. I may be wrong. I think it's Kingdom Hearts. If he's wanted to make it for a while, and if the final battle is going to take here in this Dark Secret Saga, I feel like it has to be in Kingdom Hearts. It can't be anywhere else. And the fact that he says he's wanted to make it for a while, I think kind of cements that as Kingdom Hearts. If he just said, it's a place that I really had a fun time making and I loved making it, it could have been anything. Could have been like some randy mountainy area or some like field. But like, since he said he's wanted to make it for a while, I think it is Kingdom Hearts. It'll be cool to see how it actually looks. We've seen like things like the Realm of Darkness so much, and we've seen Kingdom Hearts from the outside, which is a heart-shaped moon, but actually seeing what Kingdom Hearts is, because we technically don't really know what it is exactly. We'll see what it is. I'm hoping it's some like kind of like very light looking place, like when you looked at the moon, it had like this kind of light milky effect on it. Hopefully it's something like that. We've seen so many like environments which are covered in darkness and is more gloomy and things like that. I wanted more places that were much more light, and I feel like it'd be kind of cool to have the final battle there, because you're obviously battling with the darkness, and having that contrast with an area which is really light would be cool. It would kind of be like how at the end of Kingdom Hearts 2 you're fighting Xemnas in that weird portally place which is gray and bright. I feel like that was a cool contrast when I was a kid, because I hadn't really seen anything like that. You're finding someone who's dark out of nowhere. He has like white and black clothes in this light place, and that's one of my favorite boss fights in games in my opinion. So if it's somewhere kind of like a lightish place, I think that'd be cool. And yeah, so that's all I really have to say about this game Informer interview. I was gonna add more of a different news story, but I feel like it's not too important, so I'll just skip over that and go straight to the reflecting report.